Hey everybody, I am in Philadelphia today for the Wizard World Comic Con convention here. Going to be checking out some panels, some dealers, seeing what's going on here at the con. It's going to be a lot of fun. Join me. As you can see, there's quite a line waiting to get into the con. Welcome to Wizard World, Philadelphia. Just got through security. We'll be entering the main hall and seeing what's going on here at the con. Already seen a lot of people cosplaying. The line at security wasn't too bad. I don't know, about 15-20 minutes I waited in line, so let's go check out the con. Finally got my wristband. I'm going into the con. Pro tip for you folks attending cons. Have your ticket ready. I got stuck behind about 8 people looking through their email on their phone trying to find where their ticket was. I had mine already pulled up and ready to go. You got all that time in line, there's no need to be sitting around doing nothing and then showing up and trying to hunt through your emails for your ticket. Also, second pro tip, if you do have an email that you need to find, you can flag it. You can put it in as important, or you can put a little flag by it so it's easy to find. Just trying to help you out. Email tips from Mr. Coaster. Let's go into the con now. So we're here at the con. Look everybody, it's Tiana. I didn't even have to go to Disney to see her. Oh look, Darth Vader's here. Walking Dead version of Darth Vader, that is. Actually, that was Darth Negan. Well, I wouldn't want to be on the wrong side of his lightsaber. First stop I'm making here is a Q&A with Gene Simmons of Kiss. I'm a big Kiss fan, so let's see what Gene has to say.
And truthfully, I revel in the journey, like how I got here, how I can decide for myself what to do, where to go, and all that. And truthfully, you can make more money and become more powerful. It really is. It's about mindset.
So I just finished the Gene Simmons question and answer session. It really wasn't much question and answering. Gene talked about business, philosophy, life, making more money, doing more for yourself. It was fine enough, but I came looking for answers to questions about Kiss and music, and he didn't take any fan questions at all. It was basically like a Gene Simmons seminar, a business seminar. So that was a little disappointing. Maybe one of these other panels, they'll actually answer some questions.
On top of that camera is possibly, it's like the best kept secret in like the vlogger world. It's a $26 camera, or a $26 microphone off of Amazon.
The camera was not $20.
Yeah.
All right, so I just got done with a YouTube panel talking about starting a channel and building a channel. Not a lot of stuff that I haven't done already, but it was kind of interesting to hear it from another person's perspective, from another channel's perspective. They seem to have a pretty cool channel. It's Comic Trips. I like their perspective on things, so it's kind of good to hear just from other people in the community that are learning or building their channel out. So now I think I'm going to try and go hit Michael Rooker has a question and answer session going on right now. You may know him from The Walking Dead, or even, what else has he been in? He's been in something recently. Oh yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy.
If you put him in a time machine, and would anyone from my hometown in Alabama actually put him in a stew? Yes, they would. What's up, man?
Hey, I was wondering, when you're doing your scene with the baby Groot and Rocket, was it hard to play your character with other characters that weren't actually there? Like on screen?
What would you pay to hear that? I tell you what, if you promise, after this thing is over, if you come and hang out at my table, you come to my table and see me, I'll do that line for you.
Deal.
That's a deal?
It's a deal.
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all!
People are pouring out of the theater back here at the ballroom where Michael Rooker just gave his question and answer. He was hilarious. Answered some funny questions, some of the more boring questions like what's it like to play this or whatever. He had great answers for. At the end he went speed round and just sort of ran through the audience asking people what their question was. Some people didn't even have questions. He just walked up to him and said, "What's your question?" So he was very fun. I could watch him talk for quite a while. So the next thing going on in the ballroom here is going to be John Cusack.
Let's take another one over here. Hi.
Hi. Rose Point Blank is one of my favorites, and your sister Joan was in it.
Thank you.
But I don't think you had any scenes together.
Yeah, I did.
You did?
Yeah.
Because I was wondering if you two pulled any hijinks together on the set.
Yeah, basically I just usually just roll the cameras and then get run over by her. And then it's usually interesting to watch.
Yeah, I
Just finished watching John Cusack give a question and answer over here on the stage. John was alright. He gave some fairly basic answers to some fairly basic questions. Wasn't nearly as much fun as Michael Rooker. So let's go to the exhibiting hall where the dealers are. One of the fun parts of all these cons is the cosplay. Always got to have a little bit of fun watching people walk around in their cosplay. This, right? Damn spinners are everywhere. You cannot get away from the spinners. You'd think these Funko Pops were popular or something. Once again, found the Disney. There's Belle, Gaston, Maleficent. Lady and the Tramp over here. A t-shirt booth? I love t-shirt booths. $20 and $25. I like the Friday t-shirt here. That looks like a good one. Don't feed them after midnight. Or spinners. It's the actual mask that Batman used in the television series. Or so I'm telling you. Sylvester Stallone's boxing gloves from Rocky. I think I'm going to need me one of these signs. There's way too much stuff here that I could be purchasing. Luckily, I have to go to Vegas tomorrow. I need to hang on to my money, so I can't be spending it on everything. Lots of art.
Head on over to the kids stage.
And the pop figures are everywhere. Everybody has hundreds and hundreds of these pop figures. Early on, I spotted a bunch of those pop figures that I really liked. There were some Star Trek ones, Doctor Who. There were a bunch of ones I saw early and I said, oh, I like those. And I resisted because I said, they're just going to come out with more of these and it's going to be really, really dark road to go down. I can't start collecting these things and just have this pile of stuff. I resisted, and I'm glad I resisted, because otherwise I'd have a room full of those things. 10, 15 bucks a pop, and they just start piling up. It's the Despicable Me 3 Minion Tattoo Parlor. Minions are apparently giving prison tattoos to poor unsuspecting kids. Here's a vendor, Shield Labs, apparently specializing strictly in making shields, which is a bitchin' place if you're a cosplayer. Adopt a baby Groot. Oh my gosh. How can I not come home with a baby Groot? These are some pretty magnificent shields. I don't know what they're made of, but they look pretty serious. One of these shields over here has been autographed by a whole bunch of important people. Carmen, peas and carrots. I found your booth. Board games everywhere. I find a couple of your favorites in there. Pandemic. Friends, peas and carrots. If you're not following them, check out their channel. Put a link down below. They play a ton of board games. Love some of these old board games. I love some of the in-depth strategy of some of these games. They're a lot of fun. Apparently, the Pandemic game has all sorts of expansions. The photo op line. Now the photo op can be a very expensive venture. I think the cheapest I saw here was about 40 or 50 bucks. It's about 60. I think Gene Simmons wanted $120 per photo. I think if you want to get Michael Rooker and Sean Gunn together in a photo, that's $150. Very expensive proposition to get the photos, but as you can see, there is no shortage of people willing to wait and pay for their photos. Check it out, I found Gene Simmons here. There's Doctor Who dresses as well as Harry Potter dresses for the aficionado. Look at those people are saying hi. It's always fun to have people sneaking in behind the photo. I'm going to call them out and put them front and center. There's our buddy Michael Rooker now. There's Michael Rooker. Over here, there's Sean Gunn right over here. He was in a little movie called Guardians of the Galaxy recently. I think Theo Rossi's on a break. And so's Chuck Norris. But he was there. He was there earlier. Look at all the other celebrities that we've got here. There's Emma Caulfield from Buffy. Nicholas Brennan from Buffy's on a break. Christy Swanson from the Buffy movie. She's over here hanging out with C. Thomas Howell. A mere 5 minutes ago, James Marsters was here, and you could have seen him, and I would have introduced you. But he left. He had to go take a break. So maybe next time. It appears that Deadpool is riding a unicorn. All right, good for you, Deadpool. Good for you. There's a bunch of bass guitars, and up right over there, you can almost see him. There's Mr. Gene Simmons over there. He didn't answer a lot of KISS questions today, but he did share a lot of business philosophy. Master Chief. Look, it's the Ghostbuster mobile. Pictures in the car with a Proton pack are $10. The Riddler. Now this looks like a comic I need to be reading. A comic about bunnies who go on stabbing sprees? Count me in. I think I found the most t-shirts I've ever seen in one place at one time. There must be thousands of t-shirts in there. Everywhere I turn. T-shirts. 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 going to wrap it up today. I'm going to head out of town, go back home. I have to catch a flight to Vegas in the morning, which that's going to be a whole nother batch of videos. But I had a good time at the Wizard World Con, a lot of fun, saw a lot of costumes, met some cool people, and now it's going to be time to say goodbye. So remember, kids, as my friend Deadpool and I would both say, have a good time all the time.